Hello everyone, I'm Anime Freak and welcome to the video. Recently, Seth the Programmer made a video about Screw Attack's Ichigo vs Naruto. Now, to some of you who may or may not know, in Screw Attack's Ichigo vs Naruto, okay, I'm going to give spoilers. If you haven't seen it, go and watch that video and then come back and listen to me talk about this. Because I'm going to give spoilers in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, Ichigo lost the match against Naruto. And to be honest, Ichigo should have won that match. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Bleach fan, but because Screw Attack got so many things wrong with that match. Ichigo's ultimate form, his speed, his power, everything. And as usual, I would usually go to people who would debunk Screw Attack, for example, Seth the Programmer, and see what he has to say. And to some of you who may or may not know, Seth the Programmer does power scalings and putting characters against characters, debunking Screw Attack, especially when it comes to Dragon Ball Z. And Seth the Programmer has done quite a few videos on Goku vs Superman, and he's very passionate on proving that Goku can measure up to most versions of Superman. And Seth is a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but even he acknowledges that Goku can't beat all versions of Superman. And as Goku gets stronger, he analyzes how powerful he is compared to other versions of Superman. And I do agree with Seth most of the time. Seth the Programmer does bring up some good points when it comes to Goku vs Superman, but sometimes he can get a few things wrong or he misses something. But it's only been a few times where someone's either corrected him or they've made a video saying that, oh, Ichigo is stronger than what Seth the Programmer thinks by Roaring Thunder. But all in all, Seth the Programmer's videos are pretty good. And when Screw Attack's Naruto vs Ichigo came out and the battle ended, I was expecting Seth the Programmer to debunk Screw Attack. And just recently, a video popped up and it had Seth the Programmer's Naruto vs Ichigo debunk. And when I saw that in my description box, I couldn't click fast enough to wanting to watch that video. Now before I started watching it, I knew Seth would be neutral on it and try to be fair in this fight. I mean, Seth made videos on Ichigo and Naruto saying how powerful they are and how fast they are, etc. Hell, he even made a video on the Akatsuki versus the Espada. And he even said in the video that he was making a video about Aizen versus Madara. But he said himself that he had to drop that and do a Naruto versus Ichigo debunk video because so many people was asking it. And funnily enough, there was many Naruto fans telling Seth not to debunk it because there was nothing wrong with the fight. Which I find hilarious because if Ichigo had won, the Naruto fanbase would be going like, Seth, debunk this video, Naruto should have won. Hell, Seth even showed us that there was Naruto fans telling him not to debunk this fight. And as the video went on, Seth the Programmer said that he was strictly neutral in this fight. And I was like, okay, I mean, aren't you supposed to be neutral anyways, considering that you're trying to balance things out and trying to do things more honorably and try and sort things out to see who would win, considering it's your job to figure out who's stronger than who? Hell, Seth even said that Timebreaker Bardock is his favorite character in the Dragon Ball franchise, but he knows that a character like Cosmic Armor Superman can easily beat Timebreaker Bardock. But as he said that he's strictly neutral in this fight. He even said that Screw Attack is strictly for entertainment purposes only, to which I agree because Screw Attack can get anything right. They got things wrong with Goku vs Superman, they got things wrong with 18 vs Miss Marvel, hell, they even got things wrong with Naruto vs Ichigo. And for me, that was disappointing because Screw Attack is supposed to be the go-between guy. They are supposed to be the guys that's supposed to do their research and figure out who is stronger. And they clearly got a lot of things wrong in Ichigo vs Naruto. Now, I was expecting Seth the Programmer to be fair in this fight, and even if he had a good reason as to why Naruto would win, then I would accept it because I believe in his ability to debunk Screw Attack. And as many of you know, or may not know, I made a power scaling, well, a badly made power scaling video as to why Ichigo would win, or Screw Attack missed out a few things there, and they completely, 100%, completely got Ichigo's forms all mixed up and that his peak of power was when he went into his merged hollow form with his new Bonkai. But obviously there was other YouTubers that knew what they was talking about when it came to Ichigo's true power, like Roaring Thunder or Zach Brannigan's videos. I mirrored his videos on my channel, and again Seth the Programmer made a video on Ichigo, and the title was Ichigo is more powerful than you think, and he himself stated that Ichigo's new Shikai form is of that when he had the final Getsuga Tensho form. What I'm trying to get across here is I honestly thought that Seth was going to debunk Screw Attack, and to an extent he does, but not in the way that I was expecting. He goes on to say that, oh, Naruto is lightning speed and faster, which he agrees. I mean, the video goes on and on saying that, oh, Naruto can do this, and oh, Naruto can do that, but he can be defeated by opponents that's weaker than him, or oh, Ichigo can beat this, and oh, your watch is this powerful, and Ichigo can tank this. And throughout the video, from beginning to end, he doesn't compare Naruto and Ichigo's speed, he doesn't compare their feats, he doesn't compare their durability, he doesn't compare anything. Seth the Programmer doesn't give us a straight answer on who would win. He just randomly says, oh, Ichigo can do this, but Naruto can do that, and Naruto's faster than light, or oh, Ichigo's faster than light. If you guys saw his video, you know what I'm talking about. And that's the thing, he doesn't give us a straight answer. He just gives us these random feats of what these characters can do, or he debunks Screw Attack a little bit. However, he doesn't give us an answer. And I think I know why he hasn't done this. And that reason is because he doesn't want to upset either fanbase. Because here's the thing, he made a video on Ichigo saying Ichigo is stronger than what you think. He also debunked Screw Attack's Goku vs Superman, obviously. Because here's the thing, if Seth was to say, okay, Ichigo wins, the Naruto fanbase would just unsubscribe to Seth and he would lose subscribers and views. Now some of you are probably going to say, oh, I'm talking bullshit. But here's the thing, many YouTubers are afraid of saying something that the viewers don't like, which is why big YouTubers have to be careful of what they say, otherwise they're going to have people angry at them and they're going to stop watching them. Well, I mean, if you're like a really big massive titty baby and goes, oh, he doesn't like my favorite character, I'm unsubscribing. And as many of you guys know, this usually does happen. I mean, it's like people who says, oh, I like the 2003 version of Full Metal Alchemist, and there's people who says, oh, I like the Brotherhood series. And if someone was to do a versus match between these two, and he says, okay, I know some of you are gonna hate me, but I'm gonna choose this series because, you know, it's better and so on and so forth. And the opposing team are gonna go, oh, he didn't like my favorite series, I'm unsubscribing, I don't want to listen to him no more. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And this is one of the reasons why I like to be honest with people. I mean, if they don't like my opinion and they just want to leave and say, oh, this guy doesn't like my favorite series, or oh, this guy doesn't agree with me, I'm unsubscribing, then go ahead, let them leave. If they don't like your opinion, then who cares? I mean, if it was me, I would tell everybody my opinion on who would win or what is better. Or there's a series that I absolutely hate but everybody else loves. And this is something that Seth doesn't give us. He doesn't give us a straight answer. And it's because both sides are pressuring him, saying, oh, debunk this, or oh, don't debunk this, it was perfect, Naruto wins. In my opinion, I think Seth was scared of losing subscribers. Because either way, if he was to choose one over the other side will hate him for choosing the winner. I will say this, Seth is a good power scaler. He tries to figure out how powerful characters are, and he's pretty good at it. But he should come out and say, you know what, I'm going to tell you guys who exactly would win in this fight. But Seth doesn't do that. Hell, if you was to look in the comment section below, you would see that there are people saying, okay, so who wins? There was loads of people saying, who wins, Seth, who wins? And it's true, he doesn't give us a straight answer on who would win. He just gives us these statistics. And it's not just Seth. There's also other YouTubers who will put two characters against each other and they'll choose one character that they absolutely like against some other character and they'll say, okay, Naruto wins because, and they'll try and make up shit saying, okay, Naruto can win this because he can do this, he can do this, he can do this. And the only reason that they're saying Naruto can win against Ichigo is because they're fanboys of Naruto. And you can have someone like Seth the Programmer who tries to be neutral, quote unquote, or you'll have people like Screw Attack who don't know what the hell they're talking about, and then you'll have people like me who want a good clean fight. It's like Goku versus Superman. Yeah, I know many of you are getting sick and tired of me saying that, but just hear me out. Even though I want Goku to beat Superman, I also want a good clean fight. And I know for a fact there are versions of Superman Goku can never beat, or Goku isn't further enough to beat that version of Superman. And when the time comes for Goku to get so much more powerful and the series ends, I expect a good clean fight between Goku and whatever version Goku's going to go up against of Superman. And if Goku was to lose, and they gave me good reasons as to why Goku would lose, then I would have no problems with it. It's the same with Naruto versus Ichigo. If Seth gave me good reasons as to why Ichigo would lose, then I wouldn't have no problem with it. But he seems very unprofessional in this debunk video. I honestly think he's trying to be low-key about this, and not say, okay, Ichigo wins or, oh, Naruto wins, because many people are going to be really pissed off if you choose one over the other. But here's the thing, I'm not like that. If there was a series I didn't like, I would tell you guys, oh, I don't like this series, but everyone else likes it. Or, I think Ichigo would win against Naruto. Or, I think Monster is the greatest anime series ever, in my opinion. Or, I prefer Death Note over Code Geass. Yes, I would get so many people hating me just for saying these things, but I would prefer to be honest with people than just say what they want to hear. I mean, here's the thing, you can be neutral, but at the same time, you can say, okay, I'm going to be fair about this, and I think so-and-so is going to win this fight. It's like me saying, oh, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, but I think Superman's going to win this. There are some power scalers out there who will not go against their favourite character. And even if the opposing character is much more stronger than their favourite character, they're probably going to go, oh, but so-and-so can beat this character because, oh, he's got this, or, oh, he's got that. You know what? I actually think Seth knows who is more powerful, but he just doesn't want to say it, so he won't piss off his viewers. Either that, or he just doesn't want to admit that his favourite character between the two lost when he really looks at the statistics. Okay, Seth, if you're listening, I just want to say this. You need to be open and honest with your viewers, okay? And if you was to research and see who would win in a fight, if done right, be professional, swallow your pride, and tell people the truth. And be honest with your viewers. Even if they was to hate you, the one thing you can do is just be honest. Because there are people out there that relies on you to give them straight answers that Screw Attack botches up. Even if people are going to hate you or your favourite character has lost, you need to be professional and tell the truth and be honest. And I know for a fact that there's going to be some Seth the Programmer fans out there who's probably going to say, oh, I'm just buttered because Ichigo lost. Guys, listen, it's not like that. All I ask is for Seth to be honest. I mean, he's a great YouTuber and he deserves all of the subscribers he has. He needs to come forth, research, and be straightforward on who would win between these two. Because I know for a fact that Ichigo was lowballed badly. I hear you're going to do a Aizen versus Madara fight. So after this one, why don't you do Ichigo versus Naruto properly, and as soon as you've done all the research between the two, just come out and compare them and say, okay, Naruto wins or Ichigo wins, and tell us why they would win. We still look to you, Seth, for answers. So please, please get onto this as soon as you can. I'm Anime Freak. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching, and if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions, or responses, or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And if you guys want to follow me on my social medias, I'm on minds.com, Twitch, Dailymotion, and Hatron, Reddit, BitChute, aka the new YouTube, DeviantArt, Discord, VidMe, Gab, Twitter, Tumblr, Patreon, GoFundMe, PayPal, and my other social medias are down there in the description box below, so if you want to go and check them out, please do. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video. And please go and check out my new skeptic channel, Gypsy Freak. It's also down there in the description box below. Peace out.